Yeah, I think I definitely said the Trike Mania. I saw that. That looked pretty cool. But I think I've been misled by somebody I know. Now, this is a really badass looking bike here. I'm here. Now, is there supposed to be some world famous guy showing up here today?
How you doing, Gary?
Great. So my friend Chris says there's some well-known guy named Adam
Yeah, Adam Sandoval.
that's supposed to come here
Oh yeah.
today.
Yes, sir.
At what time?
4:30.
Oh, that's funny.
4:30 to 6:30.
Okay, because I'm telling you on YouTube channel, it's supposed to be somebody famous here today. I want to see him.
Well, you're here.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say-
right.
I was gonna say,
Well,
I was-
appreciate that, but yeah, I'm not that famous. Yeah, I'm famous for the wrong reason, right? Don't comment on that one. So, anyways, well, Chris made it sound like he's going to be out here like 1 or 2 o'clock.
4:30.
All right. Well, so for the record, from our YouTube channel, who's coming out?
Adam Sandoval.
So, what is he known for?
So he is known for riding cross country, dealership to dealership, and
What's he riding?
Harleys.
Okay, well, so I'm
All
just
about Harleys,
well, yeah, you got to see
So-
what type of Harley? A Pan America?
Well, to the best of my knowledge, he switches it up. But I'm not 100% sure what he's riding.
Okay, all
I
right.
won't know until 4:30 on what he's riding.
But he's a Harley enthusiast.
And he raises money for Wounded Warrior.
Okay, nice.
And then all the money he raises during these rides goes to them. So
Okay, all right. So he's coming out today at 4:30.
4:30.
Skyline, Harley Davidson, Winchester, Virginia. Anybody that's local here, you have a chance to come out and meet the world-known, famous, but just America side. He's not going to Europe, is he?
No.
Just America.
All around America.
Yeah, right. I get you.
Apparently
Okay.
a really awesome guy. And,
Okay. Great.
From what I hear, and I've heard a lot about him. We've had a lot of our customers that have ridden with him
Yeah.
and met him. And
So
really-
he's basically just traveling his path, and you're his next path.
Yep.
That's what's playing out.
Yep.
Okay, so he could be going now to the next Harley dealer in New York,
I
or
don't know exactly what his routine or route is.
Yeah.
I just know that it was like, hey, we're going to be here
Okay.
this time on this date. I was like, okay.
all right, cool. That's exciting. So, all right, I'll leave him alone. All right, I'll do a little inventory for the Skyline Harley. I got some Sportster S. Got a good collection of 24s. Anybody out here looking for 24s? Even though a lot of dealers are healthier now than they were. But look at here, the Pan America. This is a pretty cool paint scheme, actually. This isn't bad. So they did just tell me that when you turn this bike on, you can get it to lower down to give you a little bit more accessibility of getting on and off the bike. The Tabasco, what do they call it? Tobacco, what's the name of that paint scheme? Tobacco Fade. That it's like a limited production bike that if you see a limited fade trike, each dealer only gets like one of those. I'm sorry. So I didn't know if you're talking to me, but anyways, so just anybody out there that's watching my channel, if you see a Tobacco Fade trike, you might want to grab it if you're on that page, because they're not going to be a dime a dozen. And it's a really cool paint theme. They got one in, and it disappeared as soon as it got here. And the big show's coming at 4:30. Apparently. But if I don't leave this place, I'll buy something. We already know that. Yeah, that's why I just keep on walking, right? Which I will. Got some STs back here. You can just tell by the front fairing. Yeah, they got some foot traffic out here. For a Tuesday. Ain't too bad. That's a color I just can't get excited about. I just don't like the rock. It's just, it's a really interesting color, if you know what I mean on that. Which I think it's either love it or you hate it. Okay, got my bars, so I'm good to go. Probably could have rode the bike out. That may have fit in, but it is what it is. Hey everybody, what am I doing now? I am out here at Winchester Harley Davidson, known as Skyline Harley, right off of Route 50 here, just east of 81. And Adam Sandoval, the world known, or I should say the American known Wounded Warrior project, Harley Davidson enthusiast rider that rides from Harley Davidson dealerships to Harley Davidson dealerships to do charity and raise monies for the Wounded Warrior project. He is going to be here today at 4:30 today until 6:30. And Skyline Harley is going to go out of their way and offer pizza and drinks to accommodate those that come out here to participate in the Adam Sandoval's charity event for the Wounded Warrior Project. So come on out, 4:30, 6:30. I think you have fun. Great crew here. A lot of nice bikes and just a great environment. So come on out and do your part and participate and hopefully give some donations. All right, so heading out, left, didn't buy a damn thing. Yeah, I left. I didn't buy anything. Isn't that a miracle? They're trying to get me to buy something, but like, no way, man. I got way too many motorcycles. So now we're gonna head back. But it's so interesting the way this Waze is telling me to get back. Which, you know what? I'll just take their idea and see what it has to say here. I don't know why it's doing this, but I'll take this way just to see. Oh, it's Sulphur Springs Road. Because I was just telling those guys that Maryland borderline, it is not much longer to get to this dealership than staying in the Maryland side. And so if you live in Frederick, Maryland, you're going to have a choice of like District Harley Davidson down in Gaithersburg or Laurel Harley. That's going to be your two most desirable drives. But those are going to be an hour drive to 45-minute minimum. And with that being the case, this is really not much different. It's actually a lot better because you get the country drive and get much more of a nicer, enjoyable drive. So, I would definitely take a drive out to Skyline Harley just because I think you're going to enjoy the back roading and more enjoyable. And it's not really that much difference in time, I don't think. And I'm going to take a little different way to get back just to kind of see here. Now I kind of see what's going on. I remember my friend Chris came out here and we kind of took a different way. So now I know what he did. Now I get it and what happened. Hey, here's a nice fishing boat. Yeah, not so much. That thing's seen its day. As we make a right-hand turn here and all the trucks are lined up to make the right-hand lane. I'll have to just wait patiently to get past all this without doing damage to my vehicle. As you see, this has a wide load type of thing here. I don't want to do that. Yeah, so Adam Sandoval apparently is a well-known Harley-Davidson rider that goes around two-wheel scooting or something. I don't follow the guy. I don't know him. But I'm trying to promote him just to because he's coming to Skyline Harley. And I think it's only beneficial that those are going to go out and try to help others. That'll be great, right? That's what it's all about. But anyway, so back at that dealership, they're selling about 40 units a month. That's interesting. Trike to a degree. They're selling about 40 units, 45 units a month, and they claim that keeps them going. Think that through, that's not too shabby. I mean, to me, that sounds like a very low number because most of my friends have like dealerships selling like 80 to 100 units as far as the off-brand, not the Harley-Davidson brand. So, but they claim selling 40, 45 units. It only tells you one thing. My guess is they probably got a good $3,000 profit average on these bikes between the back-end finance, add-ons, and gap insurance, wheel and tire, the finance kickback. So, and one guy there that used to be in sales, he's now doing finance and claims that it's done pretty well. But to me, it's like they're open every day except Sundays. So they're basically open 26 days a month. That means they're just barely doing a motorcycle a day. And to me, wow. Yikes. I mean, to me, that's, how do you survive? How is a Harley-Davidson salesperson do you survive at a dealership if you have 4 salespeople? Between the 4 of you, well, I guess that's 10 bikes each. I guess that's not bad. I guess you sell 10 bikes. I know in the car industry, if you sell 10 cars, you're okay. If you sell 20, you're doing really well. So maybe if you sell 10 bikes a month as a Harley sales guy, maybe you're making 60, 70, 80 grand a year. I don't know. 100? I don't know. Interesting, right? Yeah, very. As you take the back roads and enjoy the scenery, so it's a really nice ride. So once again, anybody out there that's, I'm just hammering how that Frederick Market no longer has a Harley dealer. If I lived in Frederick, I would definitely weigh my options and check out Skyline Harley. But do they have the inventory that will appease to you? They had a lot of inventory there if you watch my video. Okay, I know where I am. I do. Out in the country. Once again, what's that? What are they growing in that field? They should be growing something. I just don't know what it is. Is it alfalfa? Some of you laughing their ass off of that one. You can see, look at these other fields. It is dry. This is definitely for sure a dry summer up here. And yeah, my good friend Chris, he made it sound like the Adam Sandoval would be at the dealership like at noon or something. I figured I'd be going out there and be a lot of people there, and I was totally wrong on that. So I'm sure Chris will be bumming in some ways because I went and I wasn't there and I didn't ride out there with him. But it is what it is, right? The challenges, all the land out here and country. What do you do on a hot ass day? Do you actually clean your car, or do you actually take it somewhere where somebody cleans it for you? And I've got the monthly subscription at the Flagship Car Wash. This one here is pretty cool. It's actually just a big mat where it just rolls you along, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Cal, check out my phone number for me if you don't mind. How you doing today?
Hanging in there.
Hot.
Very hot.
I know. 571 643 32. Okay. 571 643 3247. So I got like 4 accounts. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So the tag. I got so many. I have 21 vehicles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So how do we handle that?
So do you have one on this car? Do you have a membership on this car? Do you want to put it on this car?
Well, yeah, but yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
All right. Shut off. All right, so here we are. It sounds radical. All these things going on in the thing. This is a big old belt. This isn't a track, it's just a belt. But what's cool about it, what the hell? It's just, oh, you know what's going on here? I gotta turn off my hold. Auto hold is on. What the hell? That sucks. You see this here? So that kind of screwed things up. I got auto hold on this thing, and I need to release that. Yeah, that's not the greatest idea, actually. But we're moving along, but I'll have to, man, this is unbelievable. Technology, man, about drive you nuts, won't it? Oh my God. Yeah, the freak out time isn't dragging the car along. That's what it did to a degree. Yeah, I know. Some people that are, really picky about their cars, they'd be like, I wouldn't do that. But anymore, man, better get it clean than not clean it. Yeah. Yikes. Man almighty, I'm looking at everything. So my windshield wiper was on. Yeah, this is, you got to know what you're doing, man. These car washes, I'm sure there's many stories of people's windshield wiper getting destroyed, leaving it park or drive. Oh my gosh, too damn complicated. But the good news is the car's getting clean. Car went to 84 degrees going through that 13-degree location's cool because I can take this location here and I can bring my dually through here. That's what I like about it. We got two ladies here doing their job, and I feel obligated to give them a tip for a day like today. Guys deserve a tip. Let me get you a tip. Got a bunch of quarters. See if I can find them. Or do I? Yeah, I do. Here I go. See what? I got to give back to the workers on a hot ass day like today. You know as well as I do, man. That's brutal. I'm trying to get all the stuff out of my gear. And here you go. Here you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Yeah, see, that all adds up. If you work out here, you guys can hopefully make a few $100 a day, right? In today's world, a few $100 ain't nothing, man. Everyone knows that story, right? Yeah, hey, the car's nice and clean. And what's crazy there, 4 accounts. And I'm paying like $40 a month per account. That's $160 a month. And all I do is every time I show up, I just change the license plate tag to the account, and they do that, so I don't have to pay for it. If you think about it, it's on $160 a month, and right now, this is the busiest I've used that yet. And so $160 a month times 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, yeah, how much money is that? I'm paying on car washes, we're not even using them. And it's a total pain in the ass to cancel it. If you try to cancel it, it's like I might as well just cancel my credit card that my debit card that's attached to it to cancel it. But here lately I've been using it, and that's the thing. If I can do 4 or 5 cars a month, then it kind of starts to make a little bit of sense. 6 cars, 7 cars, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I hear you. Waste of money. I get it. And here it is, the electric, the Lyric Cadillac car. Looks sporty, doesn't it? Tell you what, in this area I live, you know what? In California, they're saying like now 1 in every 10 cars is Tesla or something like that. I was reading something the other day. In California, it's huge. California infrastructure, electric vehicles, it's the greatest of anywhere in the country. And yeah, I mean, it may even be more than that. So, but this area will be the same as time progresses. No doubt in my mind that we're going to go electric. But you know what? You know, at the end of the day, it really is chump change. It really is. I mean, where everybody is in their driving habits anymore, I mean, really, how much money are you really spending on fuel? I mean, look at me. I've got 2 electric trucks sitting at my shop. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, what... You know, why aren't I driving those? Because I could be saving myself fuel economy and fuel mileage. But for me, you know, it's piddly at the end of the day in my book. It's just, yeah, whatever. A trader. Yeah, sure, Iceman. You got 2 electric trucks. Come on. You cheap ass. And you probably drive home in the rain. So we're getting the truck all... The Ford Explorer all cleaned up for nothing. I don't know. The way my property sits is really weird. There'll be major storms in town and we'll get nothing. Or there'll be major storms out on my property and in town, nothing. It's such a fine line. Oh, one thing that's nice about that car wash back there, I've been very fortunate where every time I go there, I get right in. People that live in certain areas know that that's not always the case. Like that car wash in Leesburg, Virginia that I go to, that used to be packed. I mean, like all the time. It was a drag. Sometimes it was a 30-40 minute adventure to get your car clean because there were so many people there, but it's all changed. It's interesting what's going on with that. I don't know. The green, this dark green seems to be the color these days. Back at the Harley dealership, they had that Alpine green. What color green is this? Is the dark green kind of the new trend right now in paint colors? Wow. All I can say is wow. Here I reached out to my good friend Dennis at Coons Baltimore Ford to have his service writer advisor call me about my Ford Mustang Dark Horse to no avail. That was yesterday. I called earlier this morning and left a detailed message for this new guy to give me a call. Said nothing. just, yeah, how's that all going to start to play out? Yeah, do they start to go a different direction on who's going to do the car, the supercharger install? I don't know. Now you have to start making some more phone calls. We'll see. Then my sales guy, Derek, I've called him numerous times. He doesn't even answer. What the hell's going on? I mean, is everybody that busy? And back there at the Harley dealership, to think these dealerships are going out busy, apparently 40, 45 Harleys is more than enough to keep the doors open. So, interesting how people's perception of what is and what isn't is such a radical difference, you know what I mean by that. I'm heading back in, and do I skate the storm in the nice clean Ford Explorer ST? Yep, right on the line of the storm. Now, last time I drove up this road, there's some houses for sale on this road here, and I swear that they're under contract. Now, am I right or wrong about that? Because there's one right up here on the right that came on the market, I think, about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. And the last time I drove by here, it said under contract. So it is under contract. There's one. And right here, right on the edge of the rain. You know what? Hope it doesn't rain too much, because I want to go in my pool. I want to enjoy my pool this evening. Oh, there's a lot of deer out, man. I'll tell you what, there's so many deer in this area. It's not the best of circumstances. You really do need to have a little bit more of open season in this area just to thin it out. There's so many. And you know what happens? You find them in the front of your hood. So down here on the left, a house went on the market, and that sold rather quickly. But that sold, I think, about a month ago. And this house was really weird. This house was just built, and it's down the gully. So the guy that bought it, he paved it. So that's interesting. So that house sold like instantly. And then there's another one down here. Well, I know for a fact this house on the right, that was on the market. That sold pretty quickly. Now this one here, this is kind of a unique. Look at that, under contract. Here's another one. I mean, it's just incredible. I'd be willing to bet my neighbor's house sells rather quickly as well. I mean, the housing market, even though everybody says it's done, not in this area. I mean, there's not a lot of houses for sale, especially in this rural area. So if you want to live in a rural area, it's not a dime a dozen, even though they're building houses over the mountain. So, wow. This Explorer ST is so sporty. It really is. It doesn't really have the car feel to it. It doesn't really have the truck feel to it. It's kind of a confusing type of feel, because it doesn't have like the typical SUV kind of feel to it. And it's a whole different redesigned vehicle. Here comes a nice Challenger, or is it? Yeah, I need to take Challenger out. Wow, a lot of leaves are blowing around, which means that goes to my pool. But yeah, see, I was telling you, I'm right on the edge of that storm. And that's what happens all the time up here where I live. Just like 6, 7, 8 miles south from here, it'll be just a total huge storm. But yeah, where I live, nothing. Or the opposite thing. And you know, the river's up the way there. Sometimes I wonder if that river somehow has an effect on that. And we're home. We're back. Hey, the whole family's back. Or no, the wife's not back yet. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drive up around the neighborhood here just to see. There was a lot of activity on this house that's basically $1 million home. It's just, for me, it's like, wow. So if my neighbor's house sells for $99,000, that is a statement. And I know on Sunday when I was running around on the John Deere, let's see, is anything going on? Let's see here, for sale, right? Yep, so no, not under contract yet. All right, round and round we go. Here's the FedEx guy. Where is he going? Up the hill, probably. And this is what's really unique around this neighborhood. So look at that house there. That thing there. That thing was like a foreclosure years ago. And here's a little old log cabin. Used to be able to see that from my house. My dentist used to live there. A guy by the name of Ed Keene. This is the old church property. And then this is my parents' property that I used to maintain for like 11 years. And it's all kind of grown up, but I put the fencing in. That's a fact. And my dad built those pillars. Yeah, it's kind of hard for you to see on that, but anyways. And the lawnmower guys, I guess they're sucking wind, man. Because I'd have to say, a lot of these guys cutting grass, if they have contracts, that's one thing. If they have a contract and don't get the guaranteed pay, oof, that's hurting. And we're home. See if I get the barn doors open. Yep. And is anybody home? Is anybody home? Kid spent the night last night cleaning up the Mustang. He just loves the Mustang. All right, that's it. Yeah, I think Ford finally figured it out. So watch this here. I'm going to go to park, and look, it goes to brake. That's so awesome. It used to not be that. You used to have to always pull up in this brake thing. I'm back. We're back. All right, it's going to wrap it up here. What a day, huh? What another day. You know what? I feel pretty lucky that I was able to get this rear saddlebag protectors, being that, I mean, these things are on backward. Look at this here. This is pretty heavy duty stuff. I just opened it up and wow. I mean, this is heavy metal. Heavy metal, right? So here's like the little rubber or plastic things at the end. So then the kids, little side deflectors, the China stuff, that came in for her bike. So man, I got projects. I got her rear saddlebag, my rear saddlebag, deflectors. It just doesn't end on the how-to videos, which will definitely show the how-to video on that new rear saddlebag setup, which will be another day. It's getting late. I really want to go swimming, but it's been overcast, lightning, no rain though. We haven't gotten any rain, so it's overcast, and I don't know what he's eating. That's not good. Yikes. I hate to figure that out. But anyways, that's it. The mirror conversations. That's what I was saying earlier, is that I want to mirror, this is what I was talking about, I want to mirror the front of the look of the bike. Look here, I want to mirror that same look of that straight bar right here. Because like on this bike over here, you got the mustache look, then you got the round curvature look there. So that's the, there it is on the Mirror Adventures Day. And as always, stay tuned for more adventures. Tune into my morning conversations and listen to me gab away with different ideas and views and thoughts. A lot of my subscribers like that morning conversation, so check it out. I think you'd enjoy it as well. I get creative on ideas and views and thoughts, and that's what I do. So God bless. Have a great evening.